Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama. Intriguing playoff matchup on EA Sports College Football. The 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels against the UAB Blazers. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I caught up with the UAB head coach before the game. This is the moment we've been building for years, not just this season, but for an underdog team like ours to host a playoff game. This is huge. I want you guys to ride the frenzy of emotion, the crowd noise, the excitement, but make sure you're locked in and focused, doing your job on every play so we can make a little history today. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense has the football first here today. It's a challenge for this road team here today. You can spend a lot of energy, emotional and physical, getting to your conference championship game and then coming up short. Now, Joel, they got to regroup quickly, but an opportunity to kind of reboot here in the CFP.
You said it, reboot. How quickly can they bounce back after that disappointing loss a week ago? If they can do so quickly, they're going to have a great chance today. I love this team. I think that they're a really quality team, and they're certainly good enough to come in here and win on the road. It's just a matter of, again, rebooting and executing in particular early.
They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
That makes the score North Carolina 7, UAB 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Blazers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. As the playoff begins, a really interesting psychological challenge for one of these teams, which was undefeated, then stumbled in their championship game last week. Got to quickly recover from that and get set for the playoff now.
Chris, as difficult as it is, you got to look at that last loss as an opportunity for growth. Look at the areas that you struggled and try to fix those areas. The great teams, the great coaching staffs always get better after a loss. And if this group does that, they could still make a run to a national championship, and that championship run would start today. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Scanning the field. It's Burton. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the back gets the football. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Blazers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Takes the handoff on the counter play. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really no.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's North Carolina on top, Joel. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try the right here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, UNC. He runs it into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10 now. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Makes the grab. It's Russell. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Open field ahead. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football, whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And
oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. We'll see if they tried out the field goal team. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And the Tar Heels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To the air, it's O'Neal. Catch made on the left side. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey guys, checking in from the UAB sideline. Something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win. And he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
That could be a crucial factor in this game, and you know Holly will be all over it. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down, and now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running back with the football. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pressure's on. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job with a combination of coverage and rush working together.
Now we get a timeout from the Tar Heels. That's going to be their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. And the Tar Heels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. North Carolina will use their second timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's the final timeout taken by the Tar Heels. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Tar Heels head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Blazers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Blazers will have to kick it away. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Play action here on first down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, UAB. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Physical run earns the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
We'll give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The shotgun handoff here. He's got end zone ahead. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play. And he
motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Carolina 24, UAB 13.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. To throw, it's Burton. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a frustrating situation for a quarterback. Your guy just flat drops it on the outside. Here's what you got to do. You go up to your teammate and you tell him, listen, I'm coming back to you. You got to build his confidence because no one feels worse than he does at this point.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. And the Blazers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Burton. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they tried out the field goal team. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces a fourth down. I think that they're going to go right back to this RPO. It would not surprise me at all if this offense goes right back to the read. Now the quarterback's got to make a play.
And he takes it around the 20. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. If we get this drive going, let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the UAB sideline. That quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
Looking downfield, it's Burton. Defense is coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
It's North Carolina on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Blazers will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense cannot be stopped. No signs of throttling back for this offense on the road here in this playoff game. We wondered, would they pull back a bit, be a little bit less aggressive? No, they continue to build the lead.
And Chris, now you can hear a pin drop in this building. You think about the energy and excitement that was in this building at kickoff, and they've just totally stripped it down. What a performance. They did it with execution. They did it with hard work. This group is such a good football team, and to get out here on the road and win a playoff game, what a confidence boost moving forward.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Burton. Makes a quick catch. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break contain and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Nice grab. It's Ferguson. Goes out of bounds well short of the marker. The defense gets a stop, and they'll take over. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Fires it to the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, they're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down.
Touchdown, UMC. And the route is on.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point splits the uprights.
North Carolina, 38, UAB 16.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Chris, in this situation, down big.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Blazers have first and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Burton. That's caught. It's Ferguson. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the Blazers will try to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
For a solid conversion here from the offense on 3rd and short. And they've already gone for it on 4th down on this series, so you know this was 2 downs to move the chains, but they're able to do it on 3rd down. They are moving with some efficiency right now, and this defense is going to have to bow up real soon. Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The Blazers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Coming after him. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on 2nd down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here's the second down play. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powerful running here. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. What a moment for this offense. They use the ground game to ice the victory and silence this home playoff crowd, Joel.
Chris, all week they had a steady confidence about them. They told us they believed they could come in here on the road and get a playoff win. That's exactly what they were able to do. And what I think that they're going to be so proud of is that they used the ground game to do it. When everyone knew they're going to run the football, they were still able to find success, move the chains, and win the game.